I'm about to do a little Florida tour.
They told me that you was coming back.
A little Florida round. We gonna
let
do
me
it
know.
right.
I'll be having the bitches, bro.
Yeah, 100. All right.
I swear to God.
All right, for sure.
This you? This what you driving today?
Yeah, we hopping in.
Say no more. All right, we're gonna get in the Sprinter. We'll meet you over there.
All right,
drive safe. We'll see you in a minute. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Roddy, so obviously you just got off stage and you posted the video on your gram. What do you think of the performance?
It was cool, man. It was a little short, but it was cool. It was just a vibe, you know, a vibe. Festival's always vibe.
How do you generally prepare for a performance? Because obviously we linked up with you at the hotel earlier. When you got here, you seemed like you was focused. You kind of dipped off to the side and like got in your element. Is that what you normally do before you perform?
I don't really got no routines. I just be calm, you know what I'm saying, at all times.
And so you just got back from the Bahamas, going to the Bahamas and seeing people in a place that you've never been before sing the words to your music. How does that feel?
You know, I mean, I feel like every place singing the words is crazy, because when I used to think so minimal, like only if the city could fuck with me, only if the hood fuck with me, only if. So it's like, for it to be like on some whole other shit is crazy, you feel me? To me, it's a crazy feeling always.
It feels like you've you haven't changed at all since I first met you at Made in America, which was like your first performance that I've seen that was huge when you didn't even know you were supposed to perform.
That was it. And that shit, them shit
I ain't gonna lie, it was crazy, because 6ix9ine was late, and then Meek was like, yo, Roddy, you about to perform. You didn't even know he was about to perform. You came out there on the main stage at that too.
He always look out though, that's big bro, you know, he always look out.
That was almost a year ago at this point. Then I saw you at Complex Con, and you had already grown like a bunch of followers. Die Young still hadn't gone gold yet, and that was the day after Feed the Streets tours dropped.
Right.
And now here we are, you're well over 1 million followers, you done toured the globe. Talk about this journey, like what's the last few months been like?
I mean, it's been kind of different as far as the things that I've been focusing on, I guess you could say, the music for sure. But like, just personally, I've been focusing on different things.
How was being on tour with a guy like Post Malone at a stadium tour in Europe? What was it like to see that many people in front of you while you're performing?
It wasn't a shock.
It wasn't a shock.
Nah.
It felt like second nature.
I did the festivals before right. So it was crazy. Of course it was crazy. Doing it every night was crazy. It's like, that shit, you know, you just get used to it.
If it's 10 people or if it's 1 million people, do you feel like you're able to put on the same show?
Do the same thing. I just did a bar mitzvah. You know what I'm saying? Treat that shit like a festival. Same thing.
How was Coachella?
It was crazy. Juice brought me out, man. Shout out to Juice, man. G Money, you know, they put that together, man. Pete, you know what I'm saying? They put that together and threw me out there, shit, and we went up.
So when Feed the Streets 2 dropped and we spoke, you said keep an eye out because Feed the Streets 3 might pop up. That was back in November. We're many months away. Have we gotten any closer to that?
I always feed the streets, so it ain't really you know, we just gonna see. Feed the Streets is coming. I'm always gonna feed the streets.
You're actively feeding the streets.
Anyway, I'm always feeding, so it ain't like, but we gonna see what come up.
What is Rolls Royce music?
I make Rolls Royce music every day. A lot of people took it and was like, I never drove a Rolls Royce. Like, why would you name shit? Because people know me for relating to the bottom. But what I was trying to say was, I would like to put out music where you feel like you ride in a Rolls Royce when you listening to this shit.
Right.
That's what I was saying.
Okay, so I thought it was the name of a project. Is it not the name of a project?
Is it?
It might be the... Roddy, I feel like we know each other well now. You can tell me, bro.
See what's going on. I mean, Rolls Royce music is a, you know what I'm saying? I just be seeing what the vibe is, you know?
Testing the waters.
Seeing what's up.
Testing the waters. Are you looking to drop something within the next couple months?
Almost definitely. Almost definitely. Just know, summer.
Because when I was in the sprint, I heard a couple anthems that sounded like summer bangers, and we ready.
Summer is on the way.
Let's talk about some of the new jewelry. You didn't have the RR chain last time. You had the longer Roddy Rich joint.
I just busted down a little bit, got a little more sick with it. I've been had the tattoo, so I felt like it was only right to do that.
You also had a Dream Chaser chain on last time.
Yep.
How's everything with me going?
It's in a tuck, he cool. That's my brother. Always and forever. He was the first rapper. No, Nip was the first rapper on the West Coast. Let me clarify that, because a lot of people were saying that I said this and that. Nipsey was the first artist to embrace me on the West Coast, for sure, no doubt. That's hands down, 100, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. So Meek was after that, because when Meek was in jail, that's when I was rocking with Nip. I got a picture that actually I got the All Money In and the DC Big Chain on at the same time. No cap. Me and Meek down, me and Nip down, so it's like forever. You know what I'm saying?
On a more serious note, obviously Nipsey Hussle has passed away. Your song Racks in the Middle is still going off right
Yes,
now.
Sir.
Talk about how that record is kind of taking on a life of its own.
That record gonna live forever. It's gonna live a long time.
How have you been? Are you in good spirits? Has the last couple weeks been tough for you?
I don't be knowing what to say to that shit for real. I don't be knowing how to put that shit into words. I'm still I don't even believe that shit. I can't even
comprehend that.
Yeah, so I don't even try to think about it, to be honest.
Do you remember the last conversation that you had with him?
Yeah, most definitely.
Where was it at?
I believe it was shooting that video.
Shooting the Racks in the Middle video?
No.
Is that your thread with him?
Yeah, I talked to him when I was on tour.
Okay, with Post.
And on some real gangster game type shit, Nipsey is low-key the reason why I actually went on tour with Post Malone. Robin Hood and him is from the same spot. And Robin Hood is like one of the guys in the background. He a writer, he dope as a motherfucker. So Robin Hood worked closely with Austin Rosen. Austin Rosen is Post Malone guy. So Nipsey had hit me one day like, man, Robin Hood want to talk to you. Let me, you feel me, put that together, whatever. So I talked to Robin Hood, he like, man, Post want to bring you, da-da-da-da-da-da. So this is when it was just up in the air. I'm like, all right, for sure, like, shit, just let me know. A couple days go by, Post Malone DM me personally. Then he hit me with the shit, you feel me? So it was like, I don't be liking the ride waves and I don't be liking the really, but this is real facts. That motherfuckers don't know. Like, that nigga was more than people thought. That's why I don't even speak on it. I don't even speak on it because motherfuckers don't know how tapped in and real that nigga really was. So I just let people speak and do their thing. You know, I just let people do whatever they gonna do because at the end of the day, everybody grieve different, everybody do their thing. But I just know personally how much the nigga helped me. Like real on some like, not even wanting to be seen with shit and just really helping a nigga get to another level and not wanting nothing
and helping
from
you out when no credit would come, right?
Exactly.
Like he linked you with Post and nobody would
even knew that. I'll show you the tech, like facts, like nobody even knew, bro, like at all.
Do you feel like he was intellectual on a higher level?
Hell yeah. Most definitely tapped in. That's why I got prolific tatted on my face. Because I always want to think that way. I want to get my mind on that. That's why I just said my mind in the last couple, you asked me, the last couple of months, my mind been on some other shit, man. I've been trying to really tap into some other shit. Like thinking outside the box, leveling up, growing, doing everything I can do to be a better man, you feel me? In real life, though.
For sure. I remember you said that when Feed the Streets 2 dropped, the second it dropped, you were in your hood. This is what you told me last time. Like, you were in the hood when that shit dropped, the second it dropped. Now that we're this far away from it, right, and obviously we see, you know, things happen to people in their own neighborhood, do you feel like maybe you wanted to distance yourself or take a step away for your own safety?
Distance myself for my own clarity. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There is no safety.
Safety's not the concern, but it's more so to get your own mind right.
Yeah.
Do you feel like sometimes it's a toxic environment?
No. It's as toxic as you make it. It just depends on what you're on when you go to that situation or that, you know, time or space. You know what I'm saying? When you just gotta know what you on. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk a little bit more about your music. I remember you said that you don't write anything.
No.
Have you begun writing anything?
No.
You still don't write anything?
No, sir.
Will you ever write anything?
No, sir.
Never for the rest of your life?
No. I ain't gotta write, and ain't no point.
It just comes to your mind and you just
rap that shit. What's the point of writing? Rapping faster. You just rap. See, writing, you gotta think about this shit, write it down, write all the way the bars out, then be like, no, I wanna change this, do that. Nah, fuck that. I'ma just do the song how I wanna do the song, and that's what it is.
Okay.
Stamp.
So still no writing. Die Young went gold, so congratulations on that. Do you have a record that you think can follow up with that, or that will be even bigger than that?
Every song.
Every song is
Every song will be bigger than that song. That's the beginning. That's
how
I came in the game.
Right, that was the entry point.
Yeah, I'm not that. That's over and done with. In my eyes,
You're already looking on to the next one.
I mean, you know, that's gonna live on forever. But at the end of the day, you got to keep the ball rolling. You got to move forward in your, you know what I'm saying? Your drive.
When you drop the album, is that going to be your debut album, or will Feed the Streets 1 and 2? Were those albums or tapes or EPs, or what are you calling them?
This next shit is just gonna be world changing. Let's put it like that.
World changing.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm still streaming the same every week. A lot of niggas don't stream the same every week. So it's like I'm not being cocky or boastful, but this is just the numbers.
Yeah, and you can be confident in you work hard. You know what I mean?
If it's the numbers game, then I mean I'm not really pressed, but I know my peoples need that. So I'm with my fans. I fuck with my fans. So I'ma just tap in with them, and we gonna make it happen.
We ready. Roddy, I appreciate you letting us follow you for the day. Until next time, maybe we'll catch you in the New York stop.
You already know, man.
And hopefully a new album will be out by then.
Let's do it.
Say that, Roddy. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, that was cool.